Alright, so I want to make a video about how boring home KVK is and what you can do to cure your boredom. So, actually, if you go to mail, I think there's one about it. Now or never. Oh yeah, that was a whole drama. Look at this. Look at this. I was supposed to take rank 2 this now or never, and I ended up taking rank 3, and then I ended up actually taking rank 4 because of someone who took, I think, either rank 2 or rank 3, I forget. Long story short, I didn't even get rank 3. It was annoying. This Hunger Games. So, we made a Hunger Games in Rise of Kingdoms, alright? With the reward being of 800 million resources, 200 million of each type. Sponsor being Oreo, our local Kraken. So thank you for that. This was tier 4. I will only be talking about the tier 4 one since I don't have tier 5, and yeah. Taking him the prize, etc. So, yeah, hey, if you're curious about making your own Hunger Games, your own kingdom, PM me in game. I can send you screenshots more of this mail. But basically, what you have to do, you go somewhere like here, alright? Once this fun little thing has been destroyed, and there aren't any bosses walking around, this might have been the exact one we used, I don't know. And then you have people closing off down here, just to reinforce the idea that, like, people can't leave, because we had some people leaving. Not necessarily to attack them if they try, like, getting out, but again, to reinforce that idea, which is high. Oh, and then as it continues, you move those troops to here, and then it ends up closing it off a bit more, and then you move them to here, these two edges right here, and then close it off into just this small little area right here. So, yeah, you can use people who aren't fighting, like we use some tier 5 people to just kind of make a wall, and it went really well for me. I teamed with someone called Viz. Shout out to Viz, bro. My man went crazy. We went crazy, bro. There's certain strategy you have to it, and you have to realize when you're teaming with, like, really 4+ people, the resources are split so much that it's like, is it really worth it? I don't know. 50 million resources, it's like a week's worth of gathering. 50 million of each resource, right? I think. Yeah. It's like a week's worth of gathering on my farms. That's like if a week, probably less than that, I would hope. It's not a whole lot, not really worth it. Not worth the speed ups that I might use because I'm impatient, which is a me problem, and I recognize, but it is what it is. Alright, basically, you starting here, people can start anywhere. Like, me and Viz, we were hiding. Well, I won't say we were hiding, because as you can see, the zoom factor makes it so. So if you think you're hidden like this behind this group of trees, when you zoom in, wait a minute, there's a mark right there. So it doesn't really work. Plus, when you zoom out, you can see the little dots there and whatnot. So it doesn't really work. But that's where we started anyway. And I knew, again, like I said, you can't ally with everyone and their mom, So what we instead did was we did what's called, I called it a temporary truce. Basically, there's these two people running around. There's, it's like 57 million and 58 million who didn't have tier 5, I guess. So they must have had a really, really high troop count or something. Of just tier 4, I don't know what's up with that. All I'm saying is we didn't back check anyone, I don't think, to make sure they didn't have tier 5. But it is what it is. Oh well. So they were two big boys. Both had expertise. I think both actually had expertise. Nevsky Joan. Yeah. and that's obviously a really good march. The AoE is really nice on Joan, that double proc. And I basically messaged a few people, and I was like, hey, team up against these 55 million plus players, because these are the big boys that we need to worry about. If we let them get to the end game and no one's attacked them yet because they're afraid, then they're gonna win. So we need to team up on them, you know? All for one for all, whatever. And everyone I messaged was like, all right. And I even messaged some people who weren't close to me. Like, there's me and Viz, and then there's a person right down here in the corner, right down here in the corner, and then there's one over here in the trees, and then C. Fredo, who's one of the 55 million plus players, had like a march right here, I think. And then there's, again, there are marches scattered all throughout. You have people who are teaming right next to each other, like me and Viz. There was a lot less teaming in the tier 4 one than I expected, actually. I think the only Joker was probably teaming with some people, but I don't know, bro. Then, basically, me and Viz, well, yeah, we contacted some players and we were like, hey, team up against C. Fredo, who's like right near this orange tree, I think. And we were like, sure. And so we all moved in on him. And I won't say he gave us a little run for his money, like literally, literally a run for his money, bro. He was running around a bit, but then we just kind of yoinked him in. And then Seafried was wiped out pretty quickly. There's actually a siege march up here who's chilling. I think the siege march and Martina were teammates or sorry, were teammates or had a truce or something like that, because they were like literally right next to each other and didn't attack. So then I was like, all right, boys, move up to Martina, and then Martina was running around. We got her eventually too, and then after that it became kind of like, oh, attack whoever, you know. I think who was next to go? Oh no, we attacked some more players. I don't remember all of it. We attacked some more players, and then it ended up being Yo-Yo, me, Viz, and a random like Belisarius, like literally the epic. Where is he? Is he? Yeah, he's right here. Literally the epic Belisarius. I assume all talents on mobility and just custom to being speed. I am speed. You know, probably a Belisarius with CC or something, you know? Just running around, having time of its life pretty much. Does that have 5-1-3-2? Okay. CC's getting up there for me. Anyways, just running around, you know? And me, Viz were both infantry, and Yo-Yo was cavalry, but he was running Huo Nevsky, I want to say. And it's not a slow march, but he might have even had the flag. He definitely had triple line, I remember that. I'm telling you, this guy was optimized for speed, you know? Which is something you can do, but like at the same time, that doesn't win, you know? Belisarius Prime, really? That's not gonna win with that. You're just gonna last a while. And me and Viz, we're both in our yellow, so even like by our like 1v1 against this Belisarius Prime was pretty maxed out because he'd just been running around. We were still chilling. Yo-Yo was like really low, like he was in his red, fairly low in red, so it was kind of hopeless for him. And then eventually, leadership decided, hey, break up this teaming. All of a sudden, we don't want to allow it, even though Yo-Yo and this Belisarius were still running around. And in the mail it said teaming was allowed. I guess they felt since we were this close to the end, the teaming should probably stop. Um, I don't want to say it didn't, because we knocked out Yo-Yo, and then I just kind of continued running after the Belisarius. and hence running from Viz, who has not. He didn't have the 4-piece set, I know that much. He had the KVK hammer after all. Um, yeah, I got second. My team placed first because Viz got first. We split the resources 50-50, so he got 100 million of each, I got 100 million of each, which is pretty juicy. I haven't gotten it yet, but I haven't been pushing because KVK hasn't even started yet, so there's no need for me to have resources. It's like when you have resources on your farm, you keep them there because you're like, I don't want to, oh, look at all the resources I have, and then bam, you get friggin' zeroed or something. I don't know what I would do to get zeroed. Mercy. I don't know what I do to get zero, but yeah. So again, we had Hunger Games. There's talk about having racing, like little races from Fort 1 to Fort, from this to that objective, whatever. Um, who could have the best city decorations? But that stopped once this this landed in game. Like, are you kidding me, bro? I just used this. Look at this. Wow. A little bit plain, to be honest. No, I take it back. I take it back. Uh, no. Dang, that's confusing. Um, that kind of stopped once that came in, which I am in love with this feature, by the way. Like, actually. Look at my city, bro. Finally, I can have other people be creative. Are you serious? I should have taken that before I had my 17 hours of healing, bro. GG. Alright, anyways, if you're bored in Home Kingdom, that's your own fault, basically. Make a Hunger Games. Make racing. Make, I don't even care. Make a treasure hunt, bro. You know, find this person, then ask him, and he'll tell you a riddle you have to solve. And riddle will lead you to coordinates where there will be another person. And this person will tell you, oh, and here's where you go, I don't want to say it's easy, but because it does take time and coordination between leadership and other players. Oh, combo. I'm probably going to cycle anyways in triple line. Yeah. Have an amazing day. Subscribe to the Greek family. I'll make you a designated god. Alright. I'm Poseidon. We'll make Kenny Zeus. Big boy Zeus. We'll make Moogie Hades. We'll make. I have another subscriber. I'm gonna make I think I have 8 in my script. Okay, if you comment this video, guys. And everyone who comments, I'll make you a designated Greek family member, alright? Zeus, Hades, if you comment who you want to be, I'll probably put you there. Unless it's Poseidon. Shocker, Poseidon's taken. Yeah. I'll get back to you when the next video idea comes. Probably pre-KVK account update or something similar to that. Nothing much has changed. It's pretty mid, but I guess you'll see. Alright, bye. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day.